You thought the Pittsburgh Penguins game was tough. We are about to take on the best team, on points anyway, in the Eastern Conference, the Philadelphia Flyers. So right now, they are in first. We are coming off of defeat of the Pittsburgh Penguins in our second meeting on the year with the Penguins. Both have been at home. And this game against Philly will be the first time that we see the Flyers on the season. And one thing that you will note as well about playing teams that are above us in the East standings, we have struggled against teams that are above us on points. That goes for the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Carolina Hurricanes, the New York Islanders. We've played each of those teams, and we honestly have struggled with those teams. We've even played Montreal, and I think we lost that game in overtime. Did that game go to overtime? I can't remember, but we've struggled in the first meeting on the season with each of these teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
This is the first time we will play the Philadelphia Flyers. Although for me, this is the second time playing the Philadelphia Flyers. Now you might go, wait a minute, how does that make sense? Well, I tried to record this episode of this gameplay last night, and the console crashed. And that is Michael Neuwirth in that we're giving Brain Holtby the night off, which is what I did last night when I tried to record this, but the PS3 crashed in the third period of play. It's a good thing it crashed. I will explain. First of all, John Carlson got injured, and he hobbled off down the tunnel. Who knows? Whoa! What a start for Marty Erath. Much better start already than we had in the attempt at recording this last night. So, but yeah, John Carlson got injured, so I'm kind of glad that gameplay did not save or that the console crashed. The console has crashed on me, I think, twice this season, and both times it's crashed. Both times that John Carlson has gotten injured, the console has crashed. So it's 2 for 2 on that, which is actually a big break for us because we just can't afford D-injuries. And he has the puck right now. He dumped the puck in last night's attempt at this, and he got did he dump the puck in, or did he get hit in the D? I think he got hit in the D zone. I can't remember. But he got injured last night's recording attempt at this matchup with Philly, and probably would have been out for a considerable amount of time. And considering the the injuries we're dealing with on the blue line, we just can't afford any more injuries. So the console crashing is honestly a blessing for the second time this season. I've been blessed and bailed out with the console crashing. As frustrating as it is to lose the gameplay, I guess. I have the gameplay recorded, so it's still captured all the gameplay. I just don't have. I was never able to finish the game. I guess never able to finish the game. So whatever happened to that game doesn't really matter because I'm trying to focus on gameplay and do commentary and talk about this. So just hold a second. So I'm trying to get us a goal. Okay, now I can talk. Now I can free up my brain to process what I'm trying to say. So the console crashed, and that game doesn't count. It doesn't really matter. But basically, it was a screw job of a game by the referees because they called penalty. I kid you not, there was like probably 5 penalties called against us in the first period alone, and we killed all of them off. Philly scored 1 goal in the game leading up to the third period of play. Guess what? It was Claude Giroux, shorthanded. Yeah, shorthanded goal on the first power play that we got. I don't know how to describe it. It was just it was a cluster of a game. We were being outshot at the end of the first period of play, like 18 shots to 3. It was bad. We were all over the place against the Flyers in that attempt at this game. We're playing much better in this attempt at it so far. In fact, I think we've already outshot ourselves. The only reason, from the last attempt at this anyway. I'm trying to clarify that the previous attempt and this attempt at it. The previous attempt doesn't count, doesn't mean anything, but I remember it very vividly because I just did it last night. But yeah, I think we've already outshot ourselves in this first period of play. And the only reason we had 3 shots on goal at the end of the first period of play in last night's recording session is because I threw a couple of dinky wrist shots on from just inside the blue line. We would have only had 1 shot on goal that was a legit attempt coming out of the period. That's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. As he hits Perreault from behind, he got all numbers on Perreault, who doesn't have a helmet anymore because of that. Good play by Chimera. And now I can just stop discussing last night's recording session and focus on actually playing the game and commentating on the actual gameplay that's going on in front of us. That was a nice play by Backstrom. And something that I noted already in the intro, or should have noted in the intro, is we've struggled in playing teams that are ahead of us in the standings, especially the first time we meet a team on the season. This is our first matchup with Philly, and we just, I don't know, it seems to be something that we have, it's a funk that we have to kick. A funk we have to kick. It's an interesting way to describe our struggles against Eastern Conference opponents in our first meeting of the season. The first time we met Pittsburgh, we struggled to score against them. The first time that we met Carolina, we struggled to score against them. The first time we met the Islanders, we struggled to score against those guys too. It's all these teams in the East. And we're struggling to score still early. We have plenty of chances. And I don't know if you saw it in the intro, but Brizgalov is rocking a crazy, ridiculous save percentage so far this season, which might be why Philly is first in the East. Might be first in the NHL. I didn't look at the NHL standings. But they are definitely one of the best teams. They're the best team in the East in the early going so far. We're not even halfway through the season yet. We're getting closer to the halfway mark. But that might be why they are one of the best teams. They're getting good goaltending. I don't know where they are on the goal-scoring front. Watch that stick fair. No, we didn't watch the stick, and he takes a tripping penalty. And here we go. At least it's 1 penalty so far, and we waited until halfway through the period to take the penalty. I don't know. I'm tired this afternoon recording this. It's just not my day to be recording this and doing commentary. My brain can barely focus. 22nd best power play in the NHL, and that they lived true to that in last night's recording session. They didn't score a power play goal at all on like 7 or 8 attempts on the power play. We killed all of them off, including a 5-on-3 at one point. Just a crazy game. I kind of almost wish it would go up because it was so unbelievable how frustrating it was. The play and Voracek scores. We kind of let him walk right down the middle, and he slaps one high on Neuberth, and it's in. Well, at least they did get the power play goal this time. That's frustrating. And I don't know where I'm taking Orlov. That's my fault. 100%. I'll own that. I don't know what I was doing with Orlov, but yeah, you can't let a slap shot just inside the blue line in either. If you're an NHL goaltender. I know Neuberth has been sitting on the bench the whole season practically. He's not gotten much action. I wanted to give Holtby a rest. But what a team to give Holtby a rest against. I deliberately put Holtby in against the Pittsburgh Penguins because I wanted to give ourselves our best shot at beating the Pittsburgh Penguins, who we're going to be in a chase with in the East. But we can't forget about the Philadelphia Flyers. Hillen, just get it in. Get it back in on net, or toward the net anyway. We're same thing. We're letting Philly stretch the ice. Why would you whack it in that direction? That's not a very smart play, Tom Pody. And it's back out the center. That's us. Breakaway. Get out of the way, Brouwer, or help me out. Okay. Oh, Brooks Lake tried. Brouwer's there, but he's tied up. That's why I'm not passing it to him right now. Just set it up. Set up an offensive zone possession. Down low in the corner. Like. Move. Get moving. Get moving. Get moving. Wolski. Now back to Carlson. Since none of you are working that half-wall overload correctly, and the net's come off. What in the hell? What went on down there? And we don't even see the replay. I think Brouwer knocked the net off. He took net front presence a little too seriously. Just dump it in. Just get up to the red line or blue line, dump it in. Oh my god, they took an odd carom off the inboards. Unfortunately, it didn't take an odd carom into the net. You gotta be careful with these plays along the boards here. Don't take penalties. Perot, move it, and it goes off the skate of Backstrom, unfortunately, for the Flyers to recollect at center. And they just bring it right back in at us. Deflected puck, and Perot will get it. Perot's been pretty respectable, very serviceable on the first line in absence of the great Alexander Ovechkin. What are we? We've got an injury. It's one of our players too, isn't it? Oh God! It's Perot, who I was just discussing about. It was funny because he skated off the ice under his own power and he looked fine, and then he limped down the tunnel holding his wrist. I was wondering why play had stopped. All the players stopped skating. The whistle blew really late. I don't know if they assumed that he wasn't injured. Big block by Light. Big block by Wolski. Penalty coming up to the Capitals. And I had no part in it. It was Dmitry Orlov, AI-controlled player, taking the penalty. Interference, I guarantee you. Or roughing. That might more... That's interference. I was going to say that might more likely end up being roughing. Who knows? The game doesn't know what penalties are. And we're taking just our second penalty of the period. That might seem a little frustrating, but it's better than taking 4 or 5 in the first period. Which explains why we didn't spend any time in the attacking zone. Wait. Oh, that's Johansson. That's not Perot. It's a different player with a jersey tuck. We have like 3 players with a jersey tuck on this roster. And it's easy to get all 3 of them confused. Well, we've got more than that. We have Obi who wears a jersey tuck, but he's very obvious. It's obvious who Obi is. Oh my god. Cover that net front, man. We almost put Wayne Simmons in the net. We're not helping Neuvirth out. We're not giving him a whole lot of help. And you can see, Philly's going to be a tough team to play this game for some reason. Big save by Neuvirth. We can't let that in. Trying to get this puck out under pressure, something John Carlson does very well. Skate to stick move, Chimera. The cutback, Carlson walking, kind of a weird half clapper. Back to Carlson, and Breeze keeps it out of the net, and that's it. Creed will end right there. Not terrible, honestly, considering what I played through last night. Well, we're going to be Perot-less, it looks like. For how long, I don't know. That's a big loss, actually. It looks like, and with the absence of Perot, unless the game crashes again, and we end up not losing Perot. But in the absence of Perot, I got to consider who's your first line left wing. Because we're missing Perot now. We're missing Ovechkin, which is why Perot's even on the first line in the first place. And we got decisions to make. Did I mention this in the Pittsburgh? I don't even remember if I mentioned this in the Pittsburgh game, but we've got decisions that we've got to make soon. With we took a penalty last night. What? Breeze Golov kept Chimera in the net. He's like, well, if you're going to go there on the forecheck, I'm going to keep you here. He really wanted some company. Oh, man, that was so weird. We've got decisions to make with Dmitry Orlov. I don't think Orlov is... I like Orlov's game. I don't think he's a problem. We got decisions to make on the back end when we receive defensemen coming back off of injury, because we're going to get back Mike Green and Jeff Schultz, who have been out for a long term with serious injuries. Come on, I got to get some offense going here. Chimera, that's what we get. We just kind of float the puck toward the net. I was trying to get around the defenders, and I'm just trying to do too much. One-man show. Doesn't work here. Not in the National. Got to do a better job defending these guys off the rush. So surprising shot from Voracek from the outside. We played at the last moment because we can get numbers going back. Hillen to Fair. Just going to chip this further down. Fair the cutback. Check the puck. Stick lifted though. Chris Pronger with a good defensive play. And the Flyers are trying to go back the other way. No surprising dump in this time. Where did Ribeiro go? I took Ribeiro the wrong way. And he's got the puck now. Up and over move. Bumped. Pronger has it back again. Sent back into the zone. Get it and get it under control. No one's coming with me, so I can't draw past it. I can now. Orlov Skate to stick handle. Floaty backhander on net. I don't mind. I don't mind that so much from a defenseman that's making an interesting deke up there near the blue line. It's better than a turnover. Good body collision by Carlson. He's a player. We just can't lose John Carlson. Or Orlov. I really would like to keep these guys in the lineup. Keep them fresh. Keep them healthy. And let these guys work. Especially in absence of our top 4 defensemen. That's bad deke. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing out here. Dump in. And, you know, not a bad play from a defenseman to just dump that puck in there. But we got to be able to get it back. We're hearing boos from somebody. Whoever it was, I think, is the player that injured Matthew Perreault earlier in the game. Go Erat up to Chimera. Across to Backstrom, and it misses Backstrom. Floaty pass, it misses Backstrom, dump back in. A lot of dump and chase in this game, and that goes for both teams. Well, this is the most I think that we've been forced to dump the puck in this season. That's a good little point shot. Stay in there and put pressure on. Get the turnover. Get a turnover. Oh, we were right in the lane. Right in the lane again. Trying to avoid the body check. We want to get control of the puck and the break-in. Back to Erskine. Cross. Comiskey. Fans on it. Now you got to get back to Comiskey. That was an interesting play. To be fair to him, he was expecting a one-time opportunity. The puck deflected before it got there. Bad turnover. You handed it right to Sean Couturier. There are better players you could turn the puck over to. That's one of those players you just don't want to give the puck to right on a D-zone turnover. He will make you pay for that. Chimera, windmill move, trying to look like Backstrom out here. Got a stick lift on that play. Our forecheck is good. Tweak side lock works really well. Oh my God. AI making a goofy mistake with that play. They tried to rim it around to hit their own teammate. It deflected in front of Brizgalov. I wish we were on top of that deflection. Up to Erat. Up to Ward. We'll just chip it in, fly it in. Gotta go get after it though. More to Orlov. Walking the line. Teeing it up. And a save. Still looking for that first goal in the season. Dmitry Orlov. Carlson, a backhander that he flips on, and we get a deflection out of it. That was just to keep the puck inside the blue line, and we actually deflected that well. Yeah, I know Dmitry, that first goal of the season is coming. Got it, walked the line, teed it up. Not a bad idea. From an offensive-minded defenseman, even. Just tee it up, get it through, maybe with traffic. You never know what it might do on the way toward the net. May hit something and deflect in. You might get a clean goal from the point, although much rarer than a deflection. Hard to score clean on a point shot, but it can happen more likely in this game than it does in the modern game. I'll say that. Good play, Pody. Gotta keep the puck moving. Gotta keep the puck moving. Johansson. Oh my God, we're just setting ourselves up for big body collisions. And we've lost one player to injury tonight. Don't want to lose another one. We are blocking shots at a heavy rate right now, and it's beautiful. I mean, I really want our players to block shots, winning where they can. To Pody. Oh, put Pody in a tough spot, but the glass is broken. Wayne Train. The Wayne Train has arrived, and I hope you're aware, Mike Ribeiro. That guy brought the heat on that hit. Pound for pound, Wayne Simmons, one of the toughest and strongest guys. I mean, not big, but just for his size, such a strong player, talented as well. Stay on him. Oh, John Carlson, that's a goal, isn't it? Big save by Neuberg, bailing me out for my bad defending. Come on, we gotta get that net drive. Jump in, pinch. This is a good time to pinch. That was a good time to pinch. Sticks in the lanes. Sticks in the lane. And there's your current GM of the Philadelphia Flyers, Danny Briere. Not a GM at this point. He's still playing for the Flyers. In 2012-13, up. Joel Ward. Chip pass around the defense and centered. Oh, Backstrom blocked. We got to create some of our luck at some point. You got to imagine we'll get some puck luck at some point. Hillen just shrugged off by Braden Shen. That did a whole lot of nothing. And the Flyers get a shot on net out of that. Oh, Marty Erat, the deception. The windmill. Short side bid doesn't go. That was nice. Probably the most creative play we've had all evening from Marty Erat. Just not got the goal. We don't have the finish yet. Chimera with speed. Chimera with speed. Cuts. Shoots off the rush. I don't like to just shoot off the rush, but we need pucks going toward the net. We want to score a goal. We got to break through with something eventually. And I've just realized, normally the audio that I record the commentary through is recorded in mono, and then I have to make it stereo. This one's actually recording in stereo, and we've got a penalty coming up to the Philadelphia Flyers. So this will be the first time going to the man advantage. It's Sean Couturier for the Flyers. So I'm very happy this is recording in stereo, because that makes this so much easier. When I export this and then go to edit, I don't have to convert it to stereo myself, which isn't hard. It's just mildly time consuming. Hopefully this power play is not time consuming. We need to score on this thing as quickly as we can. Rivera's just standing in place in a very not good spot on the ice. Not very effective spot anyway. Back to Orlov. It's supposed to be Orlov. Tee it up. I don't want to just keep passing it if we're not going to set up the power play properly. And we'll have to chase this down with Dmitry Orlov. I don't know that the umbrella, without Ovechkin anyway, I don't know that the umbrella is the way for the power play to go. That's Wolski. Might be your new first line left wing. That was a really hard net drive by Ribeiro. Oh, Wolski, no! That's the end of the period. We still have a minute of power play time, so we lost half the power play at the end of the period. We'll start the period fresh ice and half power play to go, and it's just not, it's doing jack all right now. Look at this. Let's go. John Carlson. Someone is offside. That's really incredibly irritating. For you to go offside on the offensive zone blue line entry on a power play, that is just, that grinds my gears. You don't even know how much that grinds my gears. Go, 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 go. No, we're not setting up the power play. We just need to shoot it. That was an interesting try. Oh, but don't be injured, Backstrom. Do not be injured, man. We're not scoring on the power play, so just get the puck back in. Carlson, stop. Walk the middle. Save. Man, we're hungry for that goal with John Carlson. He crashed the net even after the chance. He's trying to get back on D now. Voracek is forced to rim it around. Self-pass. That was a beautiful, deceptive self-pass with Ribeiro. They came in to bring the heavy forechecking collision. And we pass it off the pad. Ribeiro, he's really mixing it up right now. All right, Ribeiro, you might get more shifts. I like your game. I don't even know where you're playing right now. Might be playing first line if he isn't already. God, more. What was that? Pody, get down, block a pass, block a shot. There you go, good play. Stick in the lane. No way I was pulling that off of Joel Ward, the fourth line grinder. Carlson to his D partner, Pody. Is it a partial change? We're just going to dump it in. We're going to make Brees Golov handle that interestingly. We got to get back on the back check. Flyers are probably content to dump it in. They probably like playing this game. They probably enjoy playing close games because they know they've got a solid tendy in the net to be able to bail them out. Hillen settles it down. We're going to go to the corner. Light. You're going to have to shrug off some body contact. Players just don't skate fast enough. Man, we needed that off the turnover. Keep the puck in. Keep going. Oh, you just got to keep grinding. We got to get a balance at some point. You've got to imagine we've got to get a balance at some point. 7 minutes of the third period. Already gone. Nope. That ain't happening to me. You ain't getting me with that. Pody. Drive to corner. Tried to cut back against Grossman. That didn't work very well. And here comes Wayne Simmons. I'm defending the middle of the ice. You're not cutting to the middle. Not without some payback. Nope. No, don't vacate the front of the net. You guys vacate the front of the net way too much. Flyers are really, they set that up perfectly. They find Matt Reed. 2 goals feels insurmountable. We're going to have to change it up now. We got to go on desperation mode. Full on desperation mode now. They held on to that and were very patient in setting up Reed, who might have come clean off the bench. I think he came in off the line change, and there's no one picking him up. You know, all my talk about cover the middle of the ice, cover the net front, and I kind of didn't do that with Erskine on that play. I mean, you can't just let a guy walk in fresh off a line change as well and just score a goal like that. And it looks to me like the Flyers are probably going to take victory in this game unless we can just find a way through. We're going to get a power play. Dude, I think we need to go on the delayed call and try to get something here. It's a free play, so just take it and they'll touch up. All right, I'm going to go. We need to try something different. Umbrella is not the way to go right now, so we're going to go overload strategy, see how that works for us. There's no music for some reason. Yeah, there's no music. Very unsettling. So without all the one-timers, we don't have the one-timers. We certainly don't have Ovi out here, so let's try and overload one side of the ice. It doesn't matter if you don't get possession. Can't figure out how to overload it if you don't get... Whose puck is this? Who's communication, please. Whose puck was that? Ribeiro to Light. Trying to go 5-hole. We got to get over there. Oh my god. This power play is just a one and done. I got to focus on this power play. I really do. Right, Ribeiro. Pass the... Should have passed the puck. Change. All right, Ribeiro, you're going to actually make a good play with it this time. Oh, that was a very dangerous pass. Carlson's there. Pick it up. Down low. Trying to spread it out. A lot of good that's doing us right now. Down low. Erat missed it. Back up. And... yeah, that's frustration because we brought that offside. That's a frustration play. Eat it. Not making Ilya Brizgalov work. We're not making him work hard enough in this game right now. And we're about to have a neutral zone face-off. 1-2-2 blue as well. We got to start applying full pressure. Running out of game. Get it. Wolski. Crash the net, guys. That's it. And our supposedly splendid power play has done nothing in this game. Good try, Ribeiro. Good try to Wolski. Team has definitely upped its aggression now. Be absolutely fierce on the forechecks. We should have been all over that. We should be all over this. Look how sloppy they are in their own zone. We're even sloppier. We can't get to the puck right now. This is even more frustrating that we're on top of the puck. And we can't get possession of it. We can't actually reacquire possession. Cardinal. Comiskey stick checked it, and it's just laying there off of the stick of Giroux. Go. Up to Chimera. He's got the speed. Chimera. To Backstrom. Yeah, nothing's going in. Nothing's going in right now. Backstrom tries a face wash on Mazzaros. I think that's a bit of frustration just showing through. Everyone on this Caps team should be frustrated with themselves. We just have not gotten it done. If this is how Brizgalov plays for the majority of the season, man, Stanley Cup winner right here. They look unbeatable. Really do. They feel that way. Oh my god. And we've taken a penalty. I've taken a penalty there on the play. It's a frustration penalty. Well, whatever. We got to go for it shorthanded. I mean, we're not scoring 2 goals in under 6 minutes. I'm just going to go and tell you right now. We're not scoring 2 goals in under 6 minutes. We just have not had it tonight. And that's me. That's just me being frustrated. Really. We need Ovechkin back in the worst way possible against a team like Philly. We really do. And keep in mind, I mean, we're still depleted. We're depleted, man. That should be you, like. You should be on that. That's a goal. I'm amazed that's not a goal. Carlson, go. Oh my. Offside, really? And that's the only time the puck has entered the back of the Philly net tonight. We have not defended well off the rush. We have not defended well in the offensive zone. I'd like to hope we can maybe make a game out of it, but it starts right now. We just have no speed against the Flyers. Erskine a try. And it's just going to become a game of just cheesing it. We got to take it right to the net. And we're just going to have to start taking the puck, quite honestly, just hard to the net. Running out of game. We need a goal and a power play if we can get one. We need a goal now, and we need a power play to try and make it even likely. Go. That misses. Get our player out of the box, get a deflection. Oh, I tried to fool him on the wraparound. Really aggressive forechecking right now, but we have to. 2.5 to go. Go. Get on the boards. That deflects out the center. Can't even pull the goaltender right now. Play it, play it, play it. To a teammate, preferably. Like out the center. Behind Chimera. Getting himself into some trouble out there. We're taking a penalty. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, this game is over. We can't get it together right now. We are a collective mess. I went to raise the stick, obviously. I was trying to raise the stick of forecheck and it missed. We don't have any choice but to try something. At a minute 19, this game's over. Game's over. Just play out the last of this. Play for some freaking pride anyway. Let's go. Where are you? Step up on the play if you're going to step up on the play there, Dom Moore, you stupid moron. Should have been following the play the whole way up. Should have just taken it to the house with Orlov on that play. That would have been the smarter thing to do. Just can't get a break. Go! Take it, Carlson. That blast misses. Yeah. We're getting shut out against the Flyers. Run him through the boards if you have to. I don't care at this point in the game. We've just been chasing the Flyers around the ice the whole game. Trying to start something. And that's the game.